Hi, good morning CEO and board. Let me begin with one question. What would you do if one-third of your team vanished overnight and the performance went up? Would you panic? Would you question inter-system? Or would you wonder, have we begun managing the wrong way all along? It isn't a movie description, it happened at Netflix. Let me back in founder story. In 1997, Reed Hastings paid a 40-letter fee. A small subscription led to a genius idea. Netflix even tried selling itself to Blockbuster for $50 million, but Blockbuster laughed. 20 years later, Blockbuster is gone. Netflix entertained over 20 million people in 180 countries.
Blockbuster was still stuck in America. Desperate, Blockbuster began copying Netflix, removing late fees, waiving rewind charges, but nothing worked. Eventually, Blockbuster filed for bankruptcy in 2010. This downfall wasn't just about business, it showed how companies resist change.
Imagine what would have happened if Blockbuster had said yes to Netflix in 2000. Would Netflix even exist today? Yes or no? Maybe it's yes. Why? Because Netflix built a different way of managing people. Let me see. In 2001, Netflix has running out of cash. Reed Hastings kept only highest performing employee and let its rest go.
It was after we did this one-third layoff, it was 120 people to 80. We had expected to basically grind to a halt and really not be able to make any improvements because it would take 80 people just to keep the lights on. But in fact, we got more done with only 80 people. And we tried to figure out why, and we realized now there was no dummy proofing necessary. And so it was just everybody was going fast and everything was right. And so we realized with the right density of talent, there's very little process needed. And that was the joyful thing.
As Hastings said, Netflix learned its first principle, talent density. A great work placement is a college, no package. But talent alone doesn't trade under heavy rules. So Netflix took an over bigger leap. If you hire adults, treat them like adults. So Netflix removed rules. No vacation policy, no travel pause, no expense limits, no performance needed. A design once trade per boss. I'm flying to Paris tonight. Is the replay? The wanting Netflix buys the long-term interest. It wasn't choice. It was freedom, powered by responsibility. People trade to at Netflix buys the long-term interest.
That's a good one. What does freedom and responsibility
look like at Netflix?
So many different aspects.
Classic one, yeah.
Basically, freedom and responsibility is the culture of Netflix, and it's applied in everything that we do every day, whether it's the work, whether it's the working schedule, whether it's taking vacation. And it's what is great about freedom and responsibility. You have the freedom to do anything that you want, and you bear that responsibility as well.
People trust to act in Netflix buys the long-term interest, but freedom needs protection. So Netflix built something even more dramatic. To protect excellence, Netflix created the keeper text. If this person resigns tomorrow, would I fight to keep them? If the answer is no, they'll receive general severance. And then come the twist. Patty McCoy, who helped architect Netflix culture, filed the keeper text herself. He built the system, and the system let her go. Netflix culture system don't stop here. It isn't one idea. It is 9 princes working together. Apart from the above 3, Netflix also has 6 short stories. For a feedback model, dream team culture, pay top of market, generous sovereigns, no balanced drugs, content no control, 9 stories, 9 princes. One regular system built on trust and responsibility. So the good news, its system for global innovation, it trusts world-class talent, and it delivers shows that shape culture across 190 countries. But every power system casts a shadow. The bad news is the high freedom brings high pleasure. Radical candor can feel better. The keep test can create fire and can use radical transparency tree word in every culture. Should a system build a silicon while be copy passed across the world? This brings us to the real question for the broad.
But things are looking different for Netflix in 2022. In Q1, its revenue growth fell to just over 2% compared to more than 7% in the same quarter the year prior. Its stock dropped 35%, and $50 billion was wiped off its market cap. The company lost nearly 1 million subscribers, and competitors are catching up.
Investors and Netflix watchers are wondering the days of the astronomical growth are simply over.
How we do keep Netflix culture powerful without making it fragile? My recommendation is simple. Creative, a global cultural system, a way to adapt freedom, responsibility across countries, while preserving Netflix's identity. Because the real question is not should Netflix change, but how should Netflix evolve? So, let me leave you with one question. If freedom made Netflix great, what will keep it great?